Hi students, as we begin our second unit focused on the namesake, for the first assessment cycle, our vocab focus is going to take a different approach. For this assessment cycle, you're going to be learning vocab related to background information that you need to know to understand the Bengali culture that is very prevalent in this book. So you're going to be creating a background project which has the goal that you will analyze Indian and specifically Bengali culture, and you will explore different aspects of the culture as mentioned in the beginning of the novel. Specifically, you're going to be looking at the first and second chapter of the book. In order to be efficient with how we're presenting information, you're going to be working in groups and selecting one of the following 5 topics. You're either going to be talking about the setting, about Bengali food, about Bengali relationships, Bengali wedding and funerals, or Bengali dress. Your first step after selecting a topic is going to be to identify the parts in the text that relate to that topic. You will then complete online research of your selected topic. To help you, there are specific websites that you will be able to access to get that information. Finally, your group will create a PowerPoint to display that information. The purpose of this screencast is to go through the calendar that we'll be following, and also to help you understand how you will be organizing your information. So today we're just introducing the topic, and if you notice, you're going to get work time on Thursday, Friday, and Monday before you have to present during the second half of Monday and Tuesday. For each topic, you have this handout that outlines specifically what we're looking for. So on this handout, it tells you if you pick a specific topic, there are certain requirements that you need to meet, that you need to research from. And it also gives you a point or a place from which you can draw notes. This is for each topic. So if you notice, food has its topic here, a place for which to take notes. You should notice that you have to have references from the text as well as online references. Here are the topics for Bengali culture and familial relationships, place to take notes. Same thing for Bengali culture, wedding and funeral customs. And finally for Bengali culture and dress. The websites that will be made available to you on our class website are listed here. And once you get to that point in the work time, you'll be able to access those websites. Let's look now at what an organized background project would encompass. You're going to need to have a slide for each of the subtitles listed on assessment 1. So very quickly, if we go back to this handout, what I mean by subtitles are these underneath the requirements. In addition to a subtitle, you're also going to need to have a quotation from the text that obviously connects back to that subtitle. And finally, each slide, in order to get a 3, will need to have an image relating to that subtopic. In addition to those slides, every one of your PowerPoint should also have a title slide that includes the namesake background project as your general title, and then I am focusing on locations. You would focus on whatever other subtopic you selected, and then who created it. So that should have the names of all your group members. You should also have an agenda slide that tells the audience which topics you're going to be covering. Let's look specifically at one completed slide. So here you see that I have a title. The location that I'm focusing on is Calcutta. Here you see a quotation from the text that references that location. You should notice that the quotation is in quotation marks and that there is proper citation, author's last name, and page numbers from which this quotation came. In addition, you see an image, and you see that the image is not included by itself, but there is a subtitle outlining what that image is focusing on. So this you see is a map of India, including Calcutta, which you see right there. So hopefully this has given you a good idea of what you have to do for your background project. You will be tested on your ability to identify these key background phrases and words. So good luck and get to work.